Hi, I'm Steve Endacott, Chief Executive of the On Holiday Group. One of the things I'm proud of is one of the things that nearly ended my career at a young age, funny enough. It's a long story, but I'll give you the short version. I was in charge of the overseas operations of Air Tours, and I used to fly to Orlando a lot because I was doing the contracting out there. And Orlando International is owned by the scheduled airlines and treated charter customers like scum, and really gave them a massively bad experience. For example, you'd land, you'd collect your luggage, and then you have to get a car over to the other terminal. You have to give your luggage back. So you've just got it once, and then you've got to give it back and go and collect it again. And then you have to get a bus from the airport to the car hire place to get your car. And then there's a big queue. And it was literally taken, we researched, it's taken our average customer 3 hours from arrival, getting through customs, getting your bag, getting the car in Orlando. Well, that is not the way you want a customer to start their holiday. But because the airport was owned by the big scheduled airlines, part of that was quite deliberate. So I was very frustrated, and I had a very lucky or unlucky experience to meet a gentleman called Tim. And we went for breakfast, and he said, I've got this airport called Sanford, you've got to come and see it. So we drove along these roads, and they got smaller and smaller roads and more houses, and we pulled up outside this wooden shack. And he said, this is the terminal. And I went, you've got to be joking. This is the terminal for an airport. And he goes, no, you're just missing the point. And the point he made is he made me walk the entire length of the runway. I think it was 1.5 miles or something like that. And he said, this is 90% the cost of an airport. Forget the rest. I can build that for you. What do you want? And we went back and we had lunch, and I've still got the drawings where we drew arrival area with a massive number of customs, with lots of baggage, and the car hire on site right outside of the terminal. And a year later, we built it. And it's fascinating to go through that whole creation of a new airport. It saved Air Tours an awful lot of money. I think it was about 20 million over the 5 years. But here's the bad side. Unfortunately, Tim died 3 weeks before it was meant to be opened. And as you can imagine, that left a void of management. And then I had to go over there, and the airport wasn't finished. And I had 3 weeks of sheer hell thinking the first plane's going to arrive here and it's going to be absolute chaos. So that's the lesson you learn in life. You can be a hero or you can be zero very, very quickly. And the difference between the two is just a flip of the coin. And you have to get lucky, and you have to make the right decisions in times. But even when you do, don't think that's always going to make you the right person, and you won't always be a hero. You can just be a failure just as quickly.